Kemi first saw him at her cousin's wedding, seated at the high table, his agbada pressed like it was carved from silk. The chains around his wrist glinted in the sun, but it was the way people moved around him, with fear disguised as respect, that caught her eye. They called him Chief Lady. A Lagos business tycoon. Owner of land, transport lines, and silence. He watched her the whole evening. Not like a man pursuing love, but like someone choosing furniture. "I heard he asked of you," her cousin whispered breathlessly later. "A man like that? You won't suffer again. At all." But Kemi had always trusted her instincts more than people's praises. And her instincts didn't smile. Still, when he invited her to dinner, her mother nearly danced out of her wrapper. "Kemi. This is the kind of breakthrough we fast and pray for. No delay. Oh. You're not getting younger." She went. Chief Lady's mansion in Banana Island looked more like a palace from an old Nollywood film. Too perfect. Too polished. Too quiet. At dinner, he spoke little. Just watched her. Smiling. Like a man who already owned what he was eating. "You have the spirit of a queen," he finally said, voice deep like distant thunder. "I want to protect you." By the end of the week, he sent a driver to pick her up for lunch. Then a stylist to take her measurements. Then 2 iPhones, 3 handbags, and a note that simply read, "Say yes. You'll never cry again." The gifts came daily, as did the pressure. She asked around. Everyone had only good things to say. Rich. Generous. Powerful. So why did her skin crawl whenever he touched her shoulder? The night he proposed, she smiled in front of family. But when she hugged him, she heard it. A whisper. Close to her ear. It wasn't his voice. And it wasn't a blessing. Some whispers are not meant to be heard by the living, but she heard them anyway. The sound was faint, almost like a breath. Yet it froze her blood. At first, Kemi thought it was her imagination. Maybe the pressure of the evening, her family cheering, the lights flashing from endless photos, the gold ring heavy on her finger, was playing tricks on her mind. But as he pulled her in again for a longer embrace, she heard it clearer this time. A woman's voice. Soft. Strained. Terrified. "Don't sleep."